Similar to how string inherit properties from the string constructor object, numbers and booleans do too. So I'm going to create a number, let num is equal to, let's say, equal to 123.456 and 789. All right, and I can simply come in over here, and it has inherited some helpful methods. One is toFixed. So this one takes a parameter, let's say a number, and I'm going to say 2. So that's going to return first of all, take the number and return this number to 2 decimal places, whatever number I provide. So if I want 3 decimal places, I can do it like such, and it's going to spit out this particular number represented as a string. That's why you see it has quotes around it. Now, the number, which is the original number, has to be represented in its original form. So that's why it has to, when you try to convert it, it has to convert it to a string to represent it correctly. It also rounds the number up. So over here it says 457, although over here it says 456. So it rounds it up to the nearest digit. Now, another one we have is num.toPrecision. So this one actually gives you the integers, or sorry, the digits of however many numbers you want. So let's say if I want 5 digits, it's going to take the first 5 digits and return it to me. If I just want 3 digits or 6 digits, it's going to return it to me. What if I want 1 digit? You see, it represents it without the decimal place. So these are certain helpful methods. And the same way we have the Boolean as well. So I'm going to clear this. And let's say I'm going to create let b is equal to, let's say, true. And if I want to convert this into a string, I can do simply b.toString. And it would spit out the value of that Boolean into a string. So these are certain helpful methods which get inherited from the constructor object of that particular type. So in this case, it inherits from the Boolean constructor. In the number case, it will inherit from the number constructor. So if I go to our documentation over here, I am inside the number. You see anything inside the prototype gets inherited. Now that brings me to one more clarification. You may be asking, what about the isFinite and isInteger and isNaN and anything else, any methods or any properties which are not on the prototype? So it's not number.prototype.something, it's just number.something. That's a great question. These properties, these methods, do not get inherited. Only the prototype properties get inherited by the new value that you create. The others can be used just as different methods for helpful purposes. So let's say over here, if I come in and I want to say number dot, let's take a look over here. Let's say isInteger. So this is a helpful method on the number object that, let's say if I provided a number, so I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's going to return, it's going to check if this number is really an integer or not. An integer is simply a number without decimal places. So if I provide a number with decimal places, it's going to say, no, it's not an integer. But if I remove the decimals, I provided a true integer, it's going to say, yes, this number is an integer. So these are certain helpful number-related methods that are held inside the number object just for helpful methods for programmers for ease of our job. So let's say if you want to find certain prices, let's say if you want to convert a number to 2 decimal places so that we can show the right prices on our page, that's one of the techniques I used in I Love Coding. So I can show the prices when I'm calculating doing some calculation, let's say taxes, right? So let's say if you want to add taxes to your calculation, and sometimes the numbers are not in 2 decimal places, it could be in 10 or 15 different decimal places. So you can convert that to the 2 decimal places so that you can charge the credit card or show the price on the page. So those are the reasons why these properties and different methods exist. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to talk to you in the next.